Okay, boys and girls, quiet on the set, getting ready to go live on the radio.
Start watching.
Click. Boobs.
You're killing me, Smalls.
$5.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Les.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Les.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
But the time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a
Oh,
time.
God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Les.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Les.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Lass.
It's all Laz's fault. That's right. Greetings, boys and girls. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Today is Monday, January 22nd, 2018 here inside Shroud Avatar. How's everybody doing out there? We got a pretty packed room already this morning, which is surprising for a Monday. Everybody have a great weekend out there?
I think they did.
Oh, hell yeah.
You got time?
How
I'll
many
tell you
of you
that.
folks in the room attended the Pack Slayer 20th anniversary party this Saturday morning?
I was called to do something else.
I visited.
I was there.
Well, of course you were there. You were the MC. I expect you to be there.
I was sleeping off Friday night.
So not many of you
Why would
folks
you be
made
sleeping
it
off
out there.
Friday
Yeah.
night? I mean, it's like a night of gaming. Why would you need to sleep that off?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, for those of you who missed it, of course, Pack Slayer celebrated its 20th anniversary here in Shroud Avatar, basically in Ultima. They started
20
back
years.
in UO 20 years ago this weekend. And Sean, you want to tell the folks a little bit about that while we got you real quick? What they missed, what was going on, and what was being celebrated? We missed you last week, if you got a minute.
Yeah, I had some personal issues I had to handle with my wife. In any case, Pax Slayer started by a guild called The Band, a player run town in Ultima Online. We started in January of 1998 and have just continued playing for the last 20 years in Ultima Online. The town has been viable. People are still there.
Very cool.
Yeah, we still probably have a good 20 to 30 of our group that continuously play over there. Some of them have soda accounts, some do not yet. Winfield has been the mayor/governor of Paxlair on and off for most of the time over the 20 years. A couple of years ago when Shroud came out, he had decided to take a look at that, and that looked like a place that had the Ultima feel to it, and a place that we could go to in the future in case Sosaria or Ultima Online ever faded away. I mean, it's amazing that that game is still around after 20 years and still profitable for them. So a bunch of us came over here and got involved with Shroud, and that was it. Saturday was a great time. Almost didn't make it myself. My wife has some medical issues, and thankfully my daughter stepped in and took her to where she needed to go, and I was able to make it. We had some fun starting up with the stream, as Laz knows, because we're all stream newbies. So not a lot of talking in the beginning, but a lot of great conversation later. That was done on Zoom and in Discord.
That's right.
And-
Yeah, it took you guys a little while to realize that the show was yours. You know, I was the facilitator for y'all, but once y'all got on with your speeches and everybody got into chatting about just things they remember and just wishing you all the best and all the achievements and memories. It was a good time. I think we got 6 hours on tape.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Which was an amazement in itself. I didn't expect that to go on for 6 hours.
No, that's the conversation actually took it there.
Yeah.
We discussed a lot of things about soda and
So
our
for those of
involvement, what
you
people
who
like or dislike, and took questions from people that were listening in. We had an amazing turnout in game. People just dancing away, and we hooked up with Portalarium was kind enough to let us get some special cloaks, Paxlair 20th anniversary cloaks that we are going to give out to people that have been involved with Paxlair. But we did sell we had planned on 20 being sold to help the ARI Fund. And
indeed, you guys did that. Donations help
Yeah,
supporting.
we ended up selling 21.
Oh, very cool.
Excellent.
And I'm going through the list of now. I mean, we don't want to abuse what Portalarium gave us, but I'm looking at maybe getting another 10 or so for you guys to promote to help continue bringing ARI Fund.
Well, that would be greatly appreciated, and of course, don't worry about Port's generosity when it comes to cloaks. They're always happy to pass those out, and most events, everything from the soda cons to the local gatherings to in-game events, have all had cloaks. I mean, even the UDIC had them out at their 25th anniversary. The Ultimate Dragons even had a special cloak made for their gathering.
Special cloaks, from what I gathered from it, is usually if you're doing something not totally in-game. It has to be some real-life meetings going on with that. So
not true.
Continue that. They do have I'll call it a bland cloak with the hand clasp that can be sent up by any group doing an in-game event that Barrick will just hand out.
I was going to say there are 3 different tiers of cloak that I understand, and now with the new addition of the new clasp cloak, I'm going to assume that'll make 6 variants available to any guild or organization that wants to have one made. So, going to be interesting to see in the future.
They might actually be retiring the one with the fur trim on it.
That's my understanding. Yes.
Yeah,
and
didn't see anything.
That's because it's got lots of weird clipping issues with armor, and so they're trying to get rid of that and move away from it to the new.
Hey, fix my apron issues and then let's talk, okay? Till then.
Yeah, that's my understanding is that anything in the loop right now with the old style will continue to be in the loop, but everything else will go to the new.
Right. All right. Cool.
And the other thing about Paxlair that we should get out there is Paxlair itself is not a guild. It never has been. It's basically a player town, or in here a player-owned town in Soda. that is made up of numerous different types of guilds. Pax Lair itself, we have three that are connected to Pax Lair: Pax et Fortitudo, Pax et Veritas, and Pax et Amora. There are very few in the actual Pax Lair guild tag that Winfield wears. That's more administrative type thing, because we didn't want to get people just tied up being in a Pax Lair guild. So to live in any of the 6, 7, 8 towns that are part of our group, you're not required to be in our guild. We don't care. We just ask people to be involved with whenever we have events or stuff like that. And that's why we really do like our association with the ARI Fund, and we'll continue to support that in any way we can, because it's part of who we are and what we do. I mean, as I said in my little thing, I've been, I checked these folks out 20 years ago and hung out with them, and then I got so close to some of them that it was just hard not to let them into my real life. And,
Absolutely. I mean,
they've been there through my kids' marriages, through my grandkids being born, and sickness and everything. I mean, they are true friends. A couple of us meet at least once or twice a year for lunch. I fly down to Austin when I can, or San Antonio to hook up with Winfield, or meet him in D.C. if he's in Virginia, and that's about it. We had a great time and really enjoy Shroud. And like I say, we've still got a number of people that love UO. They love what they do over there, and they're intent on staying in that game until they pull the plug. And then
which may be another 20 years for all we know. Yeah.
Hey, it's still a profitable game, and that's the bottom line with any game nowadays.
Absolutely.
If you can afford to keep the lights on.
If you can't make any money, then you can't keep the lights on. So
yeah, they're all business. That's what it comes down to. No matter how much we like it or how much we want to influence it, it's about paying the bills and making a profit. So we always have to keep that in mind.
Very cool. Very cool. All right.
One other thing I want to get out, Jack and Justin, I had sent you PMs. Just reply to them. I need your email addresses. Okay.
You talking about that today reminded me I hadn't done it yet, so I've just sent it to you just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we have time. The cloaks themselves are not supposed to be released until R51, and that's
Very
about
cool.
all I have to say, unless you have any questions.
No, thank you for sharing that with everybody and giving everybody a little rundown. For those who don't know, of course, we were indoctrinated into Pax Lair's community when we first joined here, and we've attended many events over the years with Pax Lair.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, want to thank you for all the support to the ARI Fund from all of us here at the ARI Fund as well. Of course, Dex was out there helping promote all that as well. And, here's to 20 more for Pax Lair and all of us here in Shroud Avatar. So that's all I'm going to say there. Community.
It's amazing how deeply involved we got early on with the devs. I think a lot of that had to do with not just that Lord British knew of us from UO, but with Winfield living so close and being in there. One of the reasons we were able to develop the first Forest 01 template was because we had added elevations to our map that we gave them, and I think there's
and they went, huh? Hello.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
that entire history of Winfield's interfacing
The
with
history
Port
of Forest Map 01
Yeah.
is...
It was kind of crazy.
We could do a whole show on that. Matter of fact, why don't we just
I
do a
can't tell you
show
how
on
many
that?
times I'd spend an hour on the phone just listening to them down there, and I believe
my
on
goodness.
YouTube there is a short video on how they actually took the map that we gave them, the picture image, and put it on this machine and just start making the elevation and making it come live. I want to do that job. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
So
I
it's
was
been a lot
actually
of fun.
in the office when Hutch was building it, and watched him lose some progress as well with a system crash.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I remember that. I remember
Oh
that.
yeah, right as he was putting the finishing touches on it, and then system crash, and just
Gone.
and then
Gone.
he's like, oh, I got to redo all this work.
And the last
Yeah, it's
backup
amazing
was
system. Really
how
amazing.
old?
Yeah.
If you get a chance to look at it, take a look. It's like a 5 or 6 minute video. But
Oh yeah, I mean
Okay,
they
I'm done
did a
talking.
great job with it. Thank you for hanging out with us. The Pack Slayer community has done great things. Don't forget that's 3 separate guilds: peace, love, peace, courage, peace, truth, or
And,
packs.
peace, truth, and love.
Yeah,
Love. Wait a minute. No, it's the 3 things.
it's
Love,
love.
Get it
courage,
together,
and-
guys.
Yeah,
Now, don't forget,
love, truth,
folks,
and courage with peace in front of it. In
you
Latin.
guys can join Sean
Because
Silverfoot.
Paxlayer itself means peace place. So
Yes.
Paxlayer.
You all can join Sean weekly for the Pack Slayer Town Manager Hour, and you do that weekly still, correct, Sean?
On a Tuesday, yeah.
On Tuesdays, and of course, we will read that to you on tomorrow's calendar. But yes, one of those events that you can catch and become a member of the Pack Slayer community, see what's going on around town. These guys got it together, so thank you, Sean, for sharing that. Anybody else want to get up and share today? Are we all in a sharing mood today?
Share, people, share.
There are
Nah,
French fries
that-
at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
French
that's
fries
not
at
the-
Taco Bell is breaking
not
news
the-
from
That's
Guardian
not the kind
Spiff.
of sharing that I'm interested in.
You know what I think we
Yeah.
should really do, because I don't know why this is just dawning on me, is we should have Spiff do a food critic piece like once every a week, from all the restaurants, the latest crazes.
Golden Corral
Golden
special.
Corral,
Oh,
Taco
God.
Bell.
I don't know that Taco Bell counts as food.
It doesn't.
What was the place that had the dipping sauce? What
So
was
the
the
way-
dipping
They
sauce
call it
craze
cornmeal
that
for
happened
legal
here a while
reasons.
back?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Wasn't that Sylvester Stallone's place that lasted in whatever the name of that movie was? Taco Bell was the
They named all the
place-
restaurants
Demolition
Taco
Man.
Bell. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Demolition Man.
I almost just said something regrettable. Whew, glad I didn't.
Like what?
Well, you do know that this is lunch. There really
I
isn't
almost-
any topic that isn't on the table here.
I almost said plastic things you should never eat with Guardian Spiff, but then I figured that would just go so wrong so fast.
That show would be
Yeah.
canceled before it started.
Well,
Yeah,
considering some of the things we've said on here, and we're still haven't been canceled.
Because we know Spiff has his favorites, and I know he goes out several times a week when he's out in the world, and that would just be. Of course, he keeps us up on the latest crazes. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thunk that Taco Bell's got French fries? Yeah.
Oh god.
What?
No,
What are you
just stop.
talking about?
Oh,
just
I don't have Taco Bell over there or what?
We do, but I go to Taco
They've had
Bell.
French
I go
fries
to
for like
the
20
drive-through. I
years.
go, give me
20
a couple
years they had
gorditas
French
and I'm
fries.
out the door, man. That's it.
Oh no.
That's
You mean-
French fries too. It's good.
Give me some meat and cheese and fillings and some stuffed bread, and I'm done, man. I'm good.
Yay. Dog food on a plastic tortilla.
That's right. man.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Now, a gordita is actually on a pita. Or
Oh,
whatever it is.
stop.
Why are we discussing this?
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
Make it
I mean,
stop. I'm gonna have
it-
nightmares.
It's Monday. We have a thing, and we have Lily.
We have Lily. There we go. Lily would be a showstopper. She's always a good showstopper.
And you can't discuss this on Taco Tuesday either, because that's
No.
just lies.
Oh well.
Fake news, right?
Yes, it is. So, since it is Monday, we do have that thing that comes out on Fridays to talk about, because
You think?
there's some new information on there.
Of course, let's start them out with the top of the news, which, of course, 64 days to launch And that means 64 days till CR1. Candidate Release 1. I don't know. I don't.
Wouldn't that be RC1?
Yes.
No. Candidate Release. CR.
Release candidate.
I said candidate release, didn't I? Hello?
Yeah, but
He has trouble with those
Hey,
willy
I'm
servers.
from
They
Brooklyn.
get them all
Leave
mixed
me
up.
alone.
you're going down to the bodega.
It's got, yeah, well, yeah, as long as I can get my one hitter. Get my one hitter for Econdas
Oh.
down over there.
Okay. Lily's.
Lily's not
Lily-
having any of it today. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Lily
64
wants off.
days left. Of course, the always on free trial is happening. And some new changes coming up with that. I think we sort of touched on that last week. But we'll
That
tell you a
is
little bit
that
more
is in the
about that.
release 50 notes,
Yes.
where in the free trial you'll be able to go down any of the 3 paths, but you'll be locked to that one path. And remember,
As
during that free
soon as
trial,
you choose
you're
it.
locked at 50 skill in anything, although you can get 50 in everything. That's not adventure level 50, it is skill level 50. So
Yeah, I'd like to see someone do the love quest with a skill level locked at 50.
you could do
Yeah, well, that's the. Well,
No, you
you know, I guess, yeah, no, you can't finish
it.
anything.
Every
you can
single
stop
skill
there.
locked at 50. I think you'd be able to do it.
maybe with
But you
every
can't
single
go down the
skill.
other quest paths, so you couldn't.
What? You can learn your skills.
Oh, you can learn all the skills, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
it's like if you start off on the path of love, you would, I think you might be able to complete that quest line.
I doubt it, not
At
love.
50, sure. I don't see why not.
Yeah, because every single skill. So that means that you'd be unlocking every single skill. And if they
Yeah,
capped
you
it,
come up with the
if they
XP for
capped
that.
if they capped it at, say, level 39, that means they'd never be able to progress down the skill tree. But at level 50, they'd be able to progress all the way through the skill tree and take advantage of things. So, I think you might be able to do the path of love at 50. Locked at 50. You might be able to. Because, I mean, that last part, you actually have someone helping you out. And he's a tank.
If you make good choices.
If.
Yeah, if you make
Yeah.
the exact choices. Exactly.
Some of us made bad choices, just say.
Now, Jack, you'll be interested to know I took one of our another new player down, and I introduced him to the Clink Quest, and I did not tell him in advance whether he should or shouldn't kill Myron, and he killed Myron. Right off the
Okay.
bat, didn't even hesitate. This guy, just didn't even hesitate, man. Minute he got the notification, man, I saw him whip out his weapon and slay him down.
Now,
But
the
I-
real question is, what did he tell Myra?
He lied to Myra, though.
Because it's much more entertaining when you tell Myra, I killed your brother. Don't say it's like he dropped the key or anything
Well,
else. Just say, I killed your brother. And then see what happens there.
I just
I
can't
did that
live
before
with myself
Persistence.
not knowing I didn't warn
yeah.
him. So I told him he
Okay.
could lie to her, and apparently she gives you a couple choices now. So he lied to her, and
Oh, yeah.
she does not cuss
Well,
him out perpetually.
That's sad. Well, I'm also kind of sad that they actually removed him from the cage to make him way too easy to talk with. I mean, that cage should have at least had a plank up to it.
I always love watching you try and dive to
Jump
the
in one hit.
cage and stab him as you were in mid dive to try and kill him in the one.
and then
jump.
dealing with the bear at the bottom. Yeah, that
And
was always
yeah,
fun.
when the bear was in the bottom, that was a little bit more difficult. I mean, I remember that.
Yeah.
There was 2 bears down there, wasn't there? There was one up
No,
top
there
and
was
one down
there
bottom.
was one. Yeah, there was one and one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good old days. Yeah.
good old days, but
We'll be
nope,
reminiscing
not
about
anymore.
that stuff for quite some
Yeah.
time. But yes, speaking about the updates, we do have the Avatar update
That Avatar's update number 263. That is 263. 3 weeks
The
of
heck is
development
that?
from Portalarium. I have no idea.
Oh, funk
Then,
camera.
so we do have new things, including new wolf attacks. And the wolves throughout New Britannia are getting a makeover. They originally purchased their wolf from the Unity Asset Store to save time and money, but it was not visually competitive. And so the Ugly Fist has been working on rebuilding the wolves for Release 50, including all the variations, the wolf hat, wolf mask, wolf trophies, and the wolf clan barbarians.
Where
All
the
of that
hell
will
those
be-
wolves get the goddamn ranged attack that they've all of a sudden got.
Those wolf hats look terrible.
I don't know. I just think
Don't
it's
know.
a really bad. Whoever is skinning these items and is forgetting to clean them before converting them into hats hasn't been doing their duty.
Exactly.
Where's the
such a
preservation
nasty
here?
Texture for a
Do we have a
crafted
picture of the hat? We
Bullshit.
showed that a little while ago, right? It was,
Yeah. I kind of like the blood on it. It just means
Yeah,
that there really are
big
barbarians
chunks
in that
hanging off the back of
they
your
don't,
neck.
they don't care. They're
Blood's
lazy.
fine for the barbarians, but for us,
Yeah.
I don't
They,
think
they don't even bother really skinning anything properly. So they're leaving all kinds of like meat and sinew still on it, and it should be like hanging in clumps and rotting and festering. So it smells really, really good.
Your enemy as well, thank you.
Yeah, for wearing it. But yes, lots and lots of new wolves coming in, including the
Some
fact
pretty
that
nice variants here.
yeah. So those will be coming in. The AI may be updated as well. I have no idea. So as far as their ranged attack that Spiff is talking about, that would be related to their AI. You could always bug report that. I don't know what ranged
Bug.
attack they're using. But we also do have the rebuilding of the Sunless Barrens by Seawolf.
Plenty of
And
sun out there. I don't know what they're talking about.
sun out where?
The sunless
Yeah.
barrens.
It's a little overcast and foggy. I mean,
Yeah, it's not
it's
like
brighter-
Florida, you know. They could have just named it Florida, you know. I don't know.
Actually, it's the steam and the smoke from the volcano is covering
and-
that area at all times.
Econdis is saying that Darkstar is saying that they're going to be fixing those wolf hats. Sorry, it took me a second to read
good.
that because you're in the wrong chat.
That's 10 minutes ago.
Hey. That was 3 minutes ago. Or, yeah, 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then that is something that was previewed on the post-mortem as well as during one of the Friday updates. So that will be coming out. Then this past Friday was a huge discussion about the watermill home.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yes.
Watermill Home looked pretty interesting.
Well, is it going to be grinding flour or is it going to be generating electricity? I want
I
to know
would-
where
yeah, I
where
was
is the
gonna
dynamo for
say-
this thing?
For those who didn't get in on the windmills and the cobalt electric making craze,
Yeah.
and again, got to remind people that there's a lot planned for this game, and yes, those windmills will produce
Well,
power one day. Like the
the
boats
thing
will
is
sail
about that
one
is
day.
anything that uses electricity on your property means that you have to have some sort of property or electricity generation,
Electricity to power it.
which
my solar
is
panels.
it is not yet in game. There are
It's
no solar
coming.
panels in game, but there is wind, water, and also the geothermal electricity
Steam
generation.
power. Yes.
Yes, steam powered.
Have lots of
So
steam
those three
power
types
with all the volcanic
are
activity
in-game.
around.
Yes. So whenever they actually include that,
I'm pre-qualified for solar panels.
well,
Congratulations.
you too can receive that 30%.
That's
Tax
right.
rebate
But you better
until
talk
it
to that
expires.
kobold salesman who's trying to sell those to you.
Yeah. Then they also have the making of the Valentine's Day items, including
Now
the heart-shaped tub.
That looks cheesy as hell. I love it.
As it should, of course.
See, I don't like the I like the idea of the heart.
Where's the Jets at?
But I don't-
Where's the
That's the important question for
Right.
Led Zeppelin. I like the heart. I don't like the fact that it's in the square block. I think they should have like rounded that out some.
I think either that or they should flush it and then like put blinking lights around the whole outside. See where those little white dots are? Those should flash all the way around the outside.
The white tile.
Blink. Yeah.
There will also
too many more light sources in the game.
But that edge right there, that edge does seem to just throw it off a little bit. I gotta agree with you. But I love the tile work. I love the different color pink tiles. Looks like the motel just used whatever kind of tiles it had in pink to put it back together.
It's like we want all the shades of pink, and then we'll just throw them on there. Yes,
that
no
edge
rhyme
is
or
going to make it a nightmare to place.
They'll find out. There's a
Look,
little complaint out there. I don't think I can get to. I think it was in the Dev Plus.
You want to talk
updates.
about a little virtue symbol on top of a painting?
Yeah,
right now? That's what you want to talk about.
That's the one. Can we talk about
you don't
that?
even
Can we talk?
you don't even want to get through the actual weekend update. You just want to skip straight to.
It just brought that
Yes.
up. I saw that and I laughed my ass off. Just you can't please anybody around here. I tell you.
No, you can't. No. Gift boxes, including the Valentine's Day wrapping paper. Then last week put up the Release 49 missed questions, which I've got in a tab way over here. Just not ready for it.
We still haven't gotten through release notes, but that's beside the point.
That's on a tab right here. Stand-up corners here. Chris's daily blogs there, and it's like I've got all kinds of tabs open, all the way to yes. Release 50 still on the QA server, including lots of things. Don't forget, if you make bug reports related to QA server stuff, that you will qualify for the testing incentive program, and you will be very, very lucky if you just receive just the tip.
Just the tip.
Yeah. and if you didn't go to the Release 50 party, or the Release 50, what was that thing called?
QA server?
No. DJ Darkstar's Revenge, where
that
like,
was
two different things.
the,
One was the holiday party. The other one was
I don't
the Release
know.
50 dance party.
Yeah, see, they've got that sort of. It was the holiday party, and he's going to be DJing the upcoming Release 50.
Yeah, upcoming Release 50.
It's a little Barrack ease for you there. That's what's throwing you.
Hey, it's not as bad as Shroud Math, but
not quite as bad as Shroud Math, but
Shroud Math will be coming. And then don't forget, this is the last chance for Shroud perks via the Bright Locker Equity crowdfunding, including gold-themed Viking stuff.
With ads. That's right. Just for you, Zip.
Yeah.
Just for that, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial messages.
That's right. Just for
Led
Led Zepp, man. Yeah. Led Zepp help with the bills, man.
That's right. Bright Locker is offering you a piece of the action for as little as $250. How do I notice? Because I retweeted Justin's retweet earlier this morning. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
from there, the new free trial is still continuing, and updates coming in Release 50 about the paths. Currently, it's limited to the Path of Courage. So then if you still want to become an executive assistant to the guys at Portalarium, or I should say guys and gals at Portalarium.
You want to
can
become an
apply.
executive assistant to Mr. Richard
That's
Garriott,
right.
please
Become.
apply, because I understand it's mostly him that you're going to be placating.
Mostly Lord British.
Yes.
Okay. You might also be doing some travel for Darkstar and some of the others when they start doing.
I think there's going to be a lot of travel to and from the post office, personally, but that's
That
just
sounds like
Oh,
a Girl Friday there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we covered
Be
this
doing
already,
weird
so
things. Yeah.
do take
Yeah.
a look at it, and of course, the salary is negotiable.
Okay.
15 to 22.50 an hour. That's a
What?
pretty wide open window.
Yeah,
Hey, it's posted right there. You know, I'm not
Yep.
making this stuff up.
that's
They-
crumbs.
they're
Lucy
really
would say it's
yeah.
crumbs.
Yeah, crumbs.
Hey, you might be able to afford a one-bedroom apartment in Austin.
Yeah, right.
Not New York.
You might be able to ride the bus.
So weekend flash sales, those should be expiring soon.
Should
all kinds of
be.
stuff.
Over by
Should be over, but you
now. Has
know what,
anybody
Shroud
checked
math-
today to see whether the flash sales? Probably not.
No,
I will take a quick look and see if there's still.
I'm not
going
worried about it. Avatar's Guide to Knowledge and Virtue contest winners were announced, including the series grand prize winner, who was Lace.
Well, there were 5 grand prize winners.
Okay, she's the series grand prize winner, but then the other grand
okay, I
prize
didn't
winner.
see that. I didn't
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
that
you
one when
didn't
I
read
came
that?
through
Yeah.
the first
What does
time.
that mean?
She was the
Well-
overall grand prize winner.
Theories.
Yeah.
The
Then
overall.
for the crafting series, we have Dayton Drock, who also won. Vladimir Begamot won with movement skills and combat. Sure Tugal won for the locked and unlocked combat deck builds. Caballero, how to get started in mining. Wolfdom for the Chaming Introduction series. Runners up
Runners
include. Yeah, not runner up winners.
Runners. Runners. Yeah.
Runners up.
Film Jack.
Yeah. Little tipsy with the Malice Dungeon walkthrough. And Caladorn with the gold making tips. See, Laz could have done his how to make thousands of gold
Yeah, no.
video, but no. I could have done the teleport and recall scroll how to convert scrap for.
Yeah, we
Half
could
an
have.
hour.
We could have. But I
Yes.
tell you what, if you haven't seen Wolftom's video, man, you got to go laugh your ass off.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah,
Let's check it out. Then.
Yeah.
he
Then,
went. He went full Aussie on him.
Oh, okay.
He went Irwin on them. That's all I'm gonna say.
He
Irwin
went
on
Steve
them.
Irwin on him. Okay. As long as he's not swimming with the race, he'll be fine. Don't forget the upcoming Virtue Marathon 2018, which is benefiting the Austin Marathon, benefiting the Children's Hospital or Miracle Hospital Network. If you make $25 donation on the link that's provided in the forum thread, you will be the proud recipient of this nice and pretty Merritt's cloak. Woohoo!
Yes, absolutely. And of course,
Just make sure you include your avatar name.
20 lucky winners on Saturday got not just this cloak, but the Pack Slayer cloak during their support for the Airy Fund. And again, got to just throw another thanks out there. But this is in conjunction with Portalarium and Merits app. If you ain't got your hands on the Merits app yet, folks, you should go get yourself a copy, because if you do any moving around and you want to get some goodies for it, all you got to do is get your hands on the app, and you can start earning things like obsidian potions right here in game for things you already do. That's
every
right.
3 days you can claim one.
And of course, with that, you can enter to win yourself one of them fabulous
Team Avatar for the Virtues shirts.
Team Avatar, shirts, which we'll be telling you a little bit more about when we roll around to the more ads for Led Zepp portion of the day.
Oh,
Yep.
Don't forget, for the Merits app is coming up some special exercise emotes that I think you'll see.
no thanks.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, new emotes are going to be coming related to exercise.
Yes. And of
Yeah.
course,
So-
don't forget on Marathon Day, you will get double points for whatever it is you do on Marathon Day to support Team Avatar out there. Now, another big event that happened, if you didn't catch it last night on Ultima Online Forever, Reigns killed
that's right.
Darkstar, man. Did you read the news?
No.
But Reigns killed Blackthorn. In the same
Again?
manner and fashion in front of thousands of people as Lord British was killed some 20-some-odd
Wait.
years ago.
Was it the real Reigns?
Well,
And was it staged?
we really haven't gotten details on this as of yet. Nobody was able to figure whether it was the real Reigns or whether it was an impersonator, but
See, I would go with it was probably an impersonator and it was probably staged.
it might have been, but it was. I actually was tuned in when this went down, so it was pretty funny to see, you know. But again, if you missed it, the video is out there, and some great stuff. Seeing Richard and Star hanging out with the fan base. See all the people who showed up out in Ultima Online celebrating their 5th anniversary. And a good time was had by all, and there was loads and loads of people. Of course, here's a picture for promoting the Pack Slayer party, but we've already told you all about that. It
Yep.
was a good time. It was 6 hours worth of good time, folks, I tell you. 6 hours worth of good time.
Yes. Long time.
Yeah, did you catch it live? Yeah, I got to say it was pretty obvious that I think it was staged, but
Yeah, I mean, I would actually have to go back and watch it.
yeah, you could see.
I just went to YouTube and tried to Google Reigns kills Lord Blackthorn, but nothing's coming up on that right
It's
now.
right there. All you got to do is click that video, dude. Right?
What video? What video?
The one where it's Ultima Forever. Isn't that the
Oh,
video?
It's on that.
I believe so. It's the 5-year anniversary video. I don't know how they
I
managed
thought
that.
that was.
Oh, maybe that's just a trailer.
That looks like
Never
a
mind.
trailer to me,
Never
man.
mind. I didn't realize that. I thought they had a link to it.
But they are playing an awesome song during it, and I think I need to turn this
Stones?
sucker up. Yeah.
If you want to get yourself flagged, I guess you don't care anymore. So
What?
Yeah,
Stones
that's gonna
doesn't
be-
flag you.
that's going to be a new good one for us. We ain't going to have to worry about copyright if we're not getting paid. So
Yeah.
we'll be
Dang,
able to
but
pull
yeah,
off some stupider stuff than we already pull off now. That we.
I mean, yeah. Be able to do something.
Of course, don't forget those backer shipping addresses. Fill them out. Go
That 2 years ago.
if
If you
you're
need help
expecting-
filling out that address, I will allow you to send all your rewards straight
You
to
can
my
just
house.
send that
and
to Laz and Jack, care
Yeah.
of NBNN.
no, it's not going to Florida. It needs to come to Texas to reduce the shipping cost.
Hey, ask Eagle. Eagle's already got the mailing address. He'll take care of all that for you.
Yeah, so backer shipping address does need to be updated, and from there, don't forget, physical rewards should start shipping out soon, in a couple of months or in a month or so, and that's when they're going to do weird things.
Gonna do
Yep.
things, huh?
Yeah, and that's the Friday update. Imagine that. We don't even have to talk about a silly picture that they updated with the virtue symbol and made a few decorators unhappy.
We'll talk about that Wednesday. Of course, again, I just really don't know. We haven't really gotten much information. We assume they're going to have a release on Thursday. We assume things are going to go normally. After being told that there was going to be a blackout, we don't see any signs of that happening. So.
Yeah, I think they have forsaken the idea of the blackout. But,
I don't think that was received quite well.
Well, I mean, they stopped drinking on stream, so blacking out the game was completely out of the question.
Well, yeah. I think they succumbed to the pressure of a couple, and literally a couple of people, when they should really be listening to the community as a whole. But hey, I'm not the one who writes the paychecks, and I'm not the one down there doing it, so I can't really say much about it. No, I can. We can tell them what our donations. We want booze and merriment.
I think them having a good time definitely affects the amount of money that comes in, and the more that they appear to be enjoying themselves, the more information that the community is receiving, and it allows them to do things a lot better. However, there are people in the community that do not imbibe in those things, and for some it becomes a temptation that they don't.
I understand they want it to be, NC-17, or under PG-13, but I'm sorry, this is not your children's 1980s UO. This is a bunch of older folks who want some, adult entertainment included with their fantasy role playing. That's the way I see it. But
hey, did you see that awesome Facebook post about BDSM?
I did not.
It doesn't mean beholders, dragons, slimes, and
monsters,
mimics.
And mimics. Oh no.
Yeah, that is. So when he showed up dressed in your leathers. Oh wait.
Well, they told me we were role playing.
Who's wearing more leather?
They told me we were role playing. Come on now.
Whips, chains, and a whistle.
I know. It's just one of those
I think it'd be pretty funny that it's like you could actually have a character that uses a whip and wears leather armor, and you show up to that kind of event. What would actually be said?
Don't forget the whistle, man.
Oh, don't forget the whistle. Yeah. Consent, my friend. Consent.
Alrighty, anyway, that time of the day, Led Zepp, you better go get some coffee. You're going to need some for this coming up here, but time for us to tell you about pineapple. Yeah.
Yep.
We have a community safe word, thanks to the nurse. That's right.
Yeah.
But yes, moving right along, we got to remind you, of course, that out there on the NBNN website, that's nbnn.info, you too can check out the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app, where you can read the Daily Britannium, published 7 days a week for your reading enjoyment. For those of you guys who like to read the printed story, got links and stuff through all sorts of stuff from Shroud of the Avatar and beyond, from all of our local contacts who submit stuff. Of course, you can shop at the marketplace. You can visit us in Discord. You can listen to the radio. You can start a flame more on the forums. You can check out some of the local hotspots on the world map, or you can check out some of the towns and other people and the other links featured on the app. And of course, if you need something added into the app, let me know. You can use the app. Inside the app, you can submit Discord channels, submissions for links and videos, all sorts of stuff right through the app. And of course, you can check out what's going on around town every day right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. on the
On
NBNN
that
Shrouded
calendar.
Avatar Community Calendar, hosted on NBNN.info, brought to you today
That's
by
right.
Spectrum.
That's right. That community calendar is an aggregate of all of the public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. And if you have a Google public calendar, or if you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, you need to email that guy, news@nbnn.info, and eventually he'll do
This
something
guy.
with it. And I might even read off said events if I feel like it.
You think?
If I feel like it. It all
You
depends
feel
on how I
like it?
feel. I don't know.
Does
Today,
they have to give Jack a cookie?
yes, they have to give Jack a cookie, and
gotta give
just
Jack-
for that, I'm going to uncheck the Shroud community calendar.
We're going to have to
and
give
it did
Jack,
change
we got to
everything.
send Jack kolaches. That's what you got to do. Forget
That-
cookies. Send them
oh,
kolaches. There you go.
Kolaches and breakfast tacos, and chips and salsa, and maybe some queso. Don't forget, all times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia time.
Monday through Fridays, 12s and 6s around the clock. You need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia
These
and listen
guys.
to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to. At 5 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, they're going country.
Gone
We're at
country.
7 o'clock on Radio Free Britannia. Arius is doing the GMC Top 20 Countdown. Thought you were
He's
going to do
awake.
something for Radio Free Britannia, but you didn't. So we had a pregnant pause. Then at 8 o'clock this evening on Avatar's Radio, we do have Monday Nights with DJ Killy.
Get it.
At 9 p.m. in the town of Verret Chaos, we do have an open role-playing event because all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere. So go to the town of Verret Chaos, join Andertiana for some open role-playing.
Those guys are good.
Yep. Oh yeah, they do some great stuff. I mean, and if you are new to the concept of in-game role-playing, they will assist you with that. Then from there, 9 o'clock, the Order of Vengeance is having their guild meeting taking place somewhere. And the final event of this Monday, January 22nd, is on Radio Free Britannia,
W-R-S-B.
And that is- the Record Room. And that's it. I mean,
That's
that's today.
That all
in
she wrote? That's all
Shroud
she
of
got.
the Avatar.
In the
Yes, it is.
Shroud. That's right. Yeah, don't forget, Sarah and Andartiana do a show right here on the airways. You catch them 8 Wednesdays, early Thursday in the overnight hours. And they have a really great segment in the show, which is when you can try and kill Sarah and Andar.
Oh, yeah. And win money.
And win lots of gold if you accomplish
Yeah.
it. And there have been a couple takers. That much I can tell you is true.
Yes.
But all sorts of great stuff happening out in our community. And, of course, I would be remiss if we didn't go ahead and say thank you to a bunch of our sponsors, let you know what's going on elsewhere in the game. Of course, don't forget, you're watching Lunch with us right here on NBNN, twitch.tv/NBNN news/Cynicist. Either one of those will get you to one of our channels. And, of course, we're bringing you the latest in news entertainment throughout the week right here in Shroud of the Avatar. Don't forget the Airy Fun T-shirt sweepstakes in conjunction with the Merit Tap and the Shroud of the Avatar folks are bringing you this competition shirt that all of Team Avatar is going to be wearing, and you can wear one of 5 being given away on February 9th by the good folks from the Merit Tap. All you got to do is enter daily to win. And, of course, don't forget you can donate directly to support out at theairyfun.org. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands, and, of course, putting the pep in your radio tonight with the GMC Top 20, of course, pending Arius being up and around. Of course, Scrota's music service. It's Scrota. It's music, and it's a service. You can hire him in-game for an hour or more.
Yay.
The Britannia
That's
Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, conveniently located in the Quella region, right next to the Exeter mines, and conveniently a boat ride from Elysium. All the mining needs, all the goods you need for crafting, and much, much more. Lots are available. You can move in and start your own shop over at Black Rock Cove. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts like this t-shirt, you're looking for hats, no, you can't get this hat, but you can get that patch. And much, much more from Relics by Rill, like the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker. If you want all sorts of goodies from Shrouded Avatar, go to RelicsByRill.com and check out all the selection he's got. He's got all sorts of great stuff for you. Coinage, glassware, coffee mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, you name it. He's got a little of it out there. And, of course, if you'd like to save a little money, mention us. Tell him about the show and use the promo code NBNN when you check out. You'll save 10% off your purchases at RelicsByRill.com. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment throughout the week right here on the airwaves inside Shrouded Avatar. And, of course, great lineups. You got the lunch show with us, Arius Coilmore GMC Top 20. The Divas, we may have a diva moving one night here soon. We don't know yet. Every Wednesday and Thursday, Sarah and Andar, the House of Omen, Wake Up New Britannia, and you never know what else right here on your in-game radio. And last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com, where you too can start your own shop for free. Start selling all that stuff, get rid of that clutter,
you know what?
and get some cash. Jack's going to tell you all about the marketplace and how you too can become
great new vendor over at Shroud Marketplace, and that's good done dirt cheap, which is special K. ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Over 90 different player vendors.
Coming up on
Every
100
vendor
vendors.
is responsible. Coming up on 100 different player vendors. Every vendor is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. And so you can do cool things like the fact that you have Maliki here setting you up with the Pet Quest help, which is for the bottom tier of the different magic schools. If you needed help killing the Lich or the Fire Elemental or beating the Phoenix, he's willing to help you out. $3. And great service offered by Maliki out there.
$3.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I mean,
right.
$3. I mean, like, boom, get it done. All kinds of things.
Services.
Absolutely. I mean, services, any kind of service that is game related that won't get your account banned, because you know what? You can have decorating services, power leveling services, just like Mal's Power Hour or Armelian's Gold and more. Or you also have some GM mining tours. You also have
music services.
Cheese
sign writing services.
I mean, you've even got some dude selling wedding packages.
Wedding services. I'm telling you,
a wedding
man.
service. I mean, just get hitched
everything
in
is possible in this game. You just never know what you're gonna be able to see. That's right. This dude Lazarus Long, he's got a shop out there called Weddings and More. It's not just weddings, but a whole lot more. Ether vibration amplifiers, full virtue suits and telethon suits, weapons, houses, deeds, jewelry, and of course, a wedding service. If you want to get hitched, you need a custom wedding design, you want custom everything, we do it. We'll lay out the lot, we'll do the vows, we let you pick a location. You want seaside, lakeside, above ground, underground, sunrise, sunset, bloodletting, you name it, we've got it. Weddings and More by Laz. Not just weddings.
That's right.
But a whole lot more. And if you don't see it, contact us, because we don't have it. We know somebody who does.
Probably know someone
That's
that
right.
does. But so Shroud Marketplace, anything and everything from accounts all the way to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, rares, artifacts, all kinds of stuff, expired add-on store items. All of that can be found at shroudmarketplace.com. go ahead and do yourself a favor, register an account. And if you want to start selling your stuff, on the left-hand side, click on vendor registration, and you can start adding your stuff, just like the Goods Done Dirt Cheap Shop. But it is actually that time for us to say thank you to the most important people around here.
Absolutely,
So-
of course. We got to say thank you to all you good
Yes.
folks who join us out here every day. Man, for Monday, you guys really surprised us here. We're looking forward to, of course, Thursday this week, where we may or may not have a public release. I'm expecting a public
We'll have
release.
something.
Yeah, we'll have
something to
we'll
talk
have
about.
something.
We'll have something to talk about.
We
But
will
yes,
have something. That's right.
Thank you for watching us on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. Don't forget to click on those subscribe buttons and watch.
Yes,
Listen.
don't
Yes,
forget
subscribe
to
buttons,
all of
important.
your streaming people out there. If you enjoy the streams we put on out there, please hit those sub buttons. They mean a little bit to all of us, and they help us keep bringing it to you, especially on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube. YouTube, we need it to keep monetized and keep some pennies coming in from the advertising. Every little bit does help. But again,
And if
we'll
you're
be
not-
back tomorrow with more. We probably have some questions and some other fun stuff. Maybe some
We'll have
more
something.
release notes. We'll have something. But till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Timmy.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.